Good afternoon, dear learners, dear teachers, dear students, dear everyone is going to be with us for today's lesson. This is the 10th lesson. At the beginning, allow me to introduce my partner in the studio, Miss Lujain Hassan. Good afternoon, Lujain.
Good afternoon, Mr. Majid Okoli. Good afternoon, our lovely learners.
Well, so today it is our 10th lesson in the series of the course Teaching English to Beginners. Let's start with conversation. Lujain and me are going to practice it as a refreshment or lead-in activity. What do you have for breakfast?
I always have milk. I usually have cereal. I sometimes have eggs. What do you have for breakfast?
I usually have cheese and olives. I sometimes have cake, and I sometimes have eggs.
What do you have for breakfast?
I always have milk. I usually have cereal. I sometimes have eggs. What do you have for breakfast?
I usually have cheese and olives. I sometimes have cake, and I sometimes have eggs.
What do you have for lunch?
I usually have a burger. I drink soda with it. What do you have for lunch?
I usually have a sandwich. I sometimes have pizza. I drink orange juice.
What do you have for lunch?
I usually have a burger. I drink soda with it. What do you have for lunch?
Well, I usually have a sandwich. I sometimes have pizza. I drink orange juice.
What do you have for dinner?
I have chicken with rice and soup. I always have a salad. I drink soda with it. What do you have for dinner?
I usually have meat with vegetables. I sometimes have fish. I drink juice as well.
What do you have for dinner?
I have chicken with rice and soup. I always have a salad. I drink soda with it. What do you have for dinner?
I usually have meat with vegetables. I sometimes have fish. I drink juice as well.
Can I have a sandwich, please? May I help you?
Yes, I would like a burger, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. A soda, please.
Your turn.
May I help you?
Yes, I would like a burger, please.
Okay, anything with it? Anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. A soda, please. May I help you?
Yes, a tuna sandwich, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. Some tea, please. May I help you?
Yes, a tuna sandwich, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. Some tea, please. May I help you?
Yes, a pizza, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, some coffee, please. May I help you?
Yes, a pizza, please.
Okay, anything with it? Anything to drink?
Yes, some coffee, please. We come now to vocabulary revision. We saw all these things before, and now we're going to revise them. What is this? Is it a book, or a desk, or a chair, or a board? Yes, it's a chair. Chair. The following one. Can you remember what this is? It
Yes,
is
it's a book.
book. Exactly. Book. Now, what is this? It's a
Desk.
desk. Do you remember? And what is this?
This is a board.
Board. Board. We come to time telling. Look at the picture and tell the time. We have two choices. It is 10 past 7 or it is 10 to 7. Can you guess?
Well, it's 10 to 7.
10 to 7, yes. Now, what time is it? It is 21 past 8 or it is 10 to 7.
Right, It's 21 past 8.
Yes. And this one, look at the picture and tell the time. It is, yes,
It's a quarter past 1.
quarter past 1. It is a quarter past 1. And this one is
It's 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Now we come to containers. Do you remember last time we saw this? It is
A can.
can, a can. And this container is
Bottle.
a bottle, bottle. And this one is
Bag.
bag. It is a bag. And this one is
A box.
a box, right. And this one is
A jar.
a jar, jar. And this one is
Carton.
a carton, carton. We come to non-count nouns. Do you remember them? Why do we say non-count nouns? Because we can't count them. We can't say 1, 2, 3, 4 of the noun. For example, oil. We cannot say 1 oil, 2 oil, 3 oil, so it is non-count. Water. Water is a non-count noun. So, non-count nouns are always singular. We can't make them plural, and we don't use a or an before them. We can't count them, so they are non-count nouns. Example, milk, water, oil, cereal, coffee, etc. Now we have an exercise. We are going to say the sentence, and you as audience, you are going to guess if it is count or non-count. Jane, will you please read the first one?
Sure. Sue likes coffee in the morning.
Non-count. Non-count. The following one?
She eats an egg for breakfast.
An egg. Is it count or non-count? An egg. We can count it, so it is count.
She likes rice for lunch.
Rice. Can we count rice? No. Non-count.
She likes fish too.
Non-count.
Tom likes beef.
Beef is the meat of cows. Beef is the meat of cows. It's non-count.
Joan likes potatoes.
Potatoes, it's plural, so it is
Count.
count.
Sally likes orange juice.
Non-count. Juice is liquid, so it is non-count. We come to the weather. The weather. The first picture is about sunny day. It is sunny. It is sunny. And the second picture, it is snowy. It is snowing, and the adjective is snowy. It is snowy. Snowy. Now, the first picture is, it is hot. It is hot. And the second picture, Lojane, it is
It is cold.
cold. Hot is opposite of cold. Hot, cold. Now, it is windy. This is the wind. If you see, this is the wind. And it is windy. If you look at the umbrella is going to fly away because of the wind. So, it is windy. It is windy. And the second one, Lujane?
It is rainy.
Rainy is the adjective, and the verb is raining. Raining. It is raining, and the weather is rainy. it is rainy. Now we are going to look at the picture and guess, is it sunny or snowy? Can you guess? Sunny or snowy? Look, Jane.
Yes, it's sunny.
Sunny. Sunny. And this one, is it sunny or snowy?
Can you guess? Right, it's snowy.
Snowy. Now look at this picture. Is it hot or cold?
Well, it's hot.
It's hot. It's hot, very hot. And this one,
We can see the girl is shaking, so it's cold.
cold. It's cold. And this picture, is it windy or rainy?
It's rainy.
Rainy. It is rainy. Now, this one, windy or rainy?
Yes, right. It's windy.
It is windy. We come to seasons. Seasons. We have 4 seasons in the year. And this picture, look, it is snowing. So it is
Winter.
winter. Winter. It is winter. In winter, it is cold. And look at the flowers in this picture. The flowers are blossomed. So it is
Spring.
spring. Spring. And in this picture, we see the sun shining. The weather is nice. It is
Summer.
summer. Summer. And the last and 4th season is when the leaves become yellow and drop down usually. It is
Autumn.
autumn. Autumn is British. In American, it is fall. Autumn is British. In American, it is fall. Autumn. So the seasons are winter, spring, summer, and autumn. What is the weather like? What's the weather like in the summer, Jane?
It is hot and dry.
What is the weather like in winter?
It is cold and snowing.
What is the weather like in the spring?
It's warm.
And what is the weather like in autumn?
It's cool.
Now, dear learners, if you notice, sometimes I said the summer and sometimes I said summer. Both are correct. You can say what's the weather like in summer without the, and you can say what's the weather like in the summer. Both are correct. Can you ask me this time?
For sure. What's the weather like in the summer?
It is hot and dry.
Well, what's the weather like in winter?
It's cold and snowing.
What's the weather like in the spring?
Well, it is warm.
So, what's the weather like in autumn?
It's cool. Now, to explain, hot, from the pictures, you see that hot when the temperature is very high, and cold, it is when the temperature is very low. Cold. Now we have 2 adjectives describing something not hot and not cold. When we say warm, it is not hot and not cold, but it is closer to hot, not closer to cold. While cool is the same, not hot and not cold, it's closer to cold. So when it is okay, in spring it's warm. It's closer to hot, but not hot, so we say it's warm in spring. And in autumn, it's cool. Cool, not very cold, but it's not hot as well. Now come to look at the temperature. It is hot in the summer. The temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. C here means Celsius. So Jane?
It's cold in the winter. The temperature -2 degrees Celsius.
So it is -2. We have 0, the water freezes when the temperature is below 0. So here it is 2 below 0. When it is below 0, we say minus. It's warm in the spring. Warm. The temperature is 15 degrees Celsius.
It's cool in autumn. The temperature is 10 degrees Celsius.
Notice, 10 is not cold, but it's not warm, so it's cool. And 15 is not hot and not cold. It's closer to hot, so we say it's warm. What season do you like?
I like summer. What season do you like?
I like spring.
What season do you like?
I like summer. What season do you like?
I like spring.
Now we repeat this conversation for you so that you repeat after us. We have something called shadowing. Shadowing is you as audience. To learn English, you need to practice after us. We say the word and you repeat it after us. Not after you hear the whole sentence. No, after you hear the word. So when we say what, you say what. When we say season, you say season. What season, season, do, you, like. See? This is called shadowing. Shadowing is to repeat the sentence after the speaker, but not after he finishes the sentence. After he finishes the word, you repeat the word, and so on. It's a good idea to make the sound higher than your voice so that you can hear easily and you repeat without making a mistake. We move on. What do you like doing? What do you like doing in the summer, Lujane?
I like swimming. What do you like doing in the summer?
I like playing football.
What about the winter?
I like listening to music. Your turn.
What do you like doing in the summer?
I like swimming. What do you like doing in the summer?
I like playing football.
What do you like? What about the winter?
I like listening to music.
Okay. Now, here we have a kind of a short letter. This is an informal letter because the formal letter is a bit different than this. This is an informal letter. Informal means you send it to your father, to your friend, like this, not to your boss or to something official. So in an informal letter, we write the date on the top right. On the top right, we write the date, 18th of April, 2023, or 2023, but it's easier to say 2023. Then we start the letter with dear and first name because this is our relative, maybe father, maybe brother, maybe friend. So we don't use titles. We say, Dear Sarah, I'm in Beirut. My family is here too. It is summer. The weather is sunny and very hot. We are swimming and having a lot of fun. See you soon. Your friend, Mona. So we end the letter writing your friend, Mona, or best wishes, Mona, or yours. So we have many ways: yours, your friend, best wishes. If you are two close friends, they can finish it with the word love. But love is written only with girls, not with boys. Usually boys don't finish the letter writing love. Okay? Lojane is going to reread the letter for you.
18th of April 2023. Dear Sarah, I'm in Beirut. My family is here too. It's summer. The weather is sunny and very hot. We are swimming and having a lot of fun. See you soon. Your friend, Mona.
Okay, so here is the way to write a short letter to a friend. We carry on. What are you doing? In the first picture,
I'm walking.
I'm walking or I am walking. What are you doing in the second picture?
I am playing football.
I am playing football. What are you doing? In the first picture,
We are dancing.
we are dancing. We are dancing. Dancing is British, dancing is American. So when you use the American accent, you say dancing. In Britain, we say dancing. We are dancing. Second picture, Jane.
I am reading.
I am reading or I'm reading. What is she doing?
She is watching TV.
She is watching TV. Notice we are using verb to be, am and is and are, and we put ing to the verb. We use verb to be and verb ing. We are going to see now what tense it is. What is he doing, Jane?
He is swimming.
He is swimming. He is swimming. And what is she doing?
She is listening to music.
She is listening to music. She is listening to music. What are they doing?
They are cooking.
They are cooking. They are cooking. If you don't know the meaning of cooking, you can look at the picture and see. Cooking means preparing food. Cooking, preparing food. This is the present continuous tense. We call it present continuous tense. And sometimes we call it progressive tense. Present progressive tense or present continuous tense. Will you please read them, Jane?
I am playing football. He is cooking. She is listening to music. You are watching TV. They are dancing.
So, I am playing football. Am goes with I. Am is verb to be. It goes with the pronoun I. I am playing. I am playing football. He takes is. Is goes with he. He is cooking. She also takes is. She is listening to music. She is listening to music. You and they take are. They take are. You are watching TV. You are watching TV. They are dancing. They are dancing. So it is called present continuous tense. How do we make a question in the present continuous tense? Lujane?
What are you doing?
So we start with what and we invert. We put verb to be before you. In the previous slide, we saw that the pronoun comes first in the affirmative case, in the positive case. I am. But in the question, it becomes am I. He is becomes is he. Is he. You are becomes are you. And when we use a question word, it is what are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? And
what is he doing?
he takes is, so we say what is he doing? And finally,
what are they doing?
what are they doing? What are they doing? Now we come to the negative. The negative is simply we put not after verb to be. We put not after verb to be. Lujane,
I am not watching TV. She is not cooking. They are not dancing.
so I am not watching TV. She is not cooking. They are not dancing. They are not dancing. Notice, I am not has only one contraction. One contraction. It is I'm not. I am not can become I'm not. If you say I amn't, it's not correct. Only I'm not. I'm not. She or he or it. She is not. The contraction has two ways. Either you say she isn't, or she's not. She isn't playing, or she's not playing. Isn't or is not. Isn't or is not, like she's not playing. They are not, or you are not. Again, it has two ways. Either we say they aren't, and notice it's aren't, it's not aren't. It's not aren't. Usually I hear out of students saying aren't. We don't have aren't in English. It's aren't. The stress is on the first syllable. It's aren't. They aren't playing, or they aren't dancing. They aren't cooking. The other way is to say they are not. They're not dancing, they're not cooking, and so on. So, Jane, will you please repeat them?
Sure. I am not. I'm not. She is not. She isn't. Or she's not. They are not. They aren't. Or they're not.
They aren't, Jane. They aren't. Repeat them.
They aren't.
Yes, they aren't. We move. We have contraction of verb to be. I am studying becomes in the contracted form I'm studying. He is studying. He's studying. She is studying. She's studying. It is eating. It's eating. We are studying. We're studying. You are studying. You're studying. They are studying. They're studying. Please read them again, Jane.
I am studying. I'm studying. He is studying. He's studying. She is studying. She's studying. It is eating. It's eating. We are studying. We're studying. You are studying. You're studying. They are studying. They're studying.
We carry on. New vocabulary. We are going to learn new vocabulary. Look at the picture. What can you see? We can see a police car, a policeman, and a building where the policemen usually are there. It is called
Police station.
police station. Police station. It is police station. Second picture. Look at the picture. This is a bank. Bank. The bank is where you withdraw money or deposit. Deposit means put. deposit money or withdraw money, you can cash a check. You can cash a check. Bank. Now, look at the picture. You can see medicine, and you can see the doctor who usually works with medicine and sells medicine. The place is called
pharmacy.
Pharmacy. Pharmacy. Pharmacy is called drugstore in America. Pharmacy. Now, look at the picture. Again, new vocabulary. Hospital. Hospital is where we take patients to be cured, to be treated. Hospital. We can see the ambulance car, and we can see the building and the symbol of the hospital. So it is
Hospital.
hospital. Now, what can you see? We can see a fire car, fire truck, and a fireman, and the place. The place is called
Fire station.
fire station. Fire station. What can we see in this picture? We can see children
They are
reading.
reading.
Children reading, and we can see books. Books and children reading. So this is the library. Library. The library is the place where we can read, not buy. When we buy, it is called bookshop. Bookshop. But here we only borrow, take to read and give it back. So it is called library. And this one, nowadays, maybe we depend on social media more than letters, but we need to learn its name. It is
Post office.
post office. The post office is where you can send letters. You write a letter on paper and you put it in an envelope, then you take it to the post office to send it to your friends, maybe in the same city or in another city. In the past, it was very common. Maybe nowadays people use emails more often, or text messages through the mobile, or maybe through any social media ways. This is post office. And here is the lovely place where we can eat.
Eat.
It is called restaurant. It is written restaurant, but we don't say restaurant. It is restaurant. 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 The restaurant is the place where you can go, sit, and order food, and then you eat. Restaurant. Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Now, what can you see?
It's a park.
Park. We can see children playing in a place where there are trees and things to play with or to play on, tools. So it is park. 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 And we come to something very important for cars and vehicles. Vehicles, we say vehicles for cars, lorries, trucks, all kinds of these tools, transportation I mean. Petrol station. Petrol station.
Petrol station.
It is gas station in America. In America they call it gas station, but in Britain it is petrol station. Petrol station. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going to the post office. What about you?
I'm going there too. Let's go together.
Okay, let's go. Where are you going?
I'm going to the post office. What about you?
I'm going there too. Let's go together.
Okay, let's go. Excuse me, where is the petrol station?
It's in Harold Street.
Thank you.
Excuse me, where is the petrol station?
It's in Harold Street.
Thank you.
Excuse me, where is Al Sham City Center Mall?
It's in Kafarsouse area.
Thank you.
Excuse me, where is Al Sham City Center Mall?
It's in Kafarsouse area.
Thank you.
Like this, it's the end of lesson 10. As usual, we go back to the beginning to see again what we have seen to make it stronger. It was 10th class. We had something to talk about meals at the beginning. We repeat the conversation, Eugene and I. What do you have for breakfast?
I always have milk. I usually have cereal. I sometimes have eggs. What do you have for breakfast?
I usually have cheese with olives. I sometimes have cake. And I sometimes have eggs.
What do you have for breakfast?
I always have milk. I usually have cereal. I sometimes have eggs. What do you have for breakfast?
Well, I usually have cheese and olives. I sometimes have cake and I sometimes have eggs.
What do you have for lunch?
I usually have a burger. I drink soda with it. What do you have for lunch?
I usually have a sandwich. I sometimes have pizza. I drink orange juice. Notice, dear learners, that it is written P-I-Z-Z-A, but we say it pizza. Pizza, not pizza. It's pizza. 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 It's an Italian word. What do you have for dinner?
I have chicken with rice and soup. I always have a salad. I drink soda with it. What do you have for dinner?
I usually have meat with vegetables. I sometimes have fish. I drink juice as well.
What do you have for dinner?
I have chicken with rice and soup. I always have a salad. I drink soda with it. What do you have for dinner?
Well, I usually have meat with vegetables. I sometimes have fish. I drink juice as well.
May I help you?
Yes, I would like a burger, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. A soda, please. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like a burger, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. A soda, please. May I help you?
Yes, a tuna sandwich, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. Some tea, please. May I help you?
Yes, a tuna sandwich, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, thanks. Some tea, please. May I help you?
Yes, a pizza, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, some coffee, please. May I help you?
Yes, a pizza, please.
Okay, anything to drink?
Yes, some coffee, please. We go back to the vocabulary revision. Chair,
Chair. So, and this is a book.
desk, desk. Eugene.
Board.
It is 10 to 7. It is 10 to 7. Eugene.
It is 21 past 8.
And the following one it is a quarter past 1. And if you remember, some students say quarter. It's not a quarter, it's quarter, quarter. And you can say it's quarter, and you can say it is a quarter. Both are correct. It's a quarter past 1. Lujane?
It's 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. Containers. The first one is
Can.
a can. The second one is a bottle. Then
Bag.
bag. Then
Box.
box.
Then a jar.
Jar.
Carton.
Carton. Non-count nouns are always singular. If you remember, we can't make them plural, and we don't use a or an before them. We can't count them, so they are non-count nouns. Example:
Milk. Water. Oil. Cereal. Coffee. And etc.
Now we come to the exercise about count and non-count nouns. Lujane, the first one.
Sue likes coffee in the morning.
Non-count.
She eats an egg for breakfast.
Count.
She likes rice for lunch.
Non-count.
She likes fish too. Fish is non-count. Tom likes beef.
Yes, beef is the meat of cows. Non-count.
Joan likes potatoes. Count.
Because we put s, the plural s.
Sally likes orange juice. It's non-count for sure, it's liquid.
Yes. We took the weather. We talked about the weather. The first picture, it is sunny. The adjective is sunny, comes from sun. You know sun. If you don't know, this is the sun, the yellow circle in the sky. It is called sun. And because of the sun, the adjective derived from sun, it is sunny. And we have snow. The snow is the white thing that comes down in winter. Because it is cold, we call it snow. Snow, and the adjective is snowy. Snowy. Sunny, snowy. Then we have, Jane.
The weather, it's hot or it's cold. It's hot, it's cold.
Hot is opposite of cold. Hot, cold. And from the wind is the thing that blows in winter. It makes the umbrella fly. It makes the umbrella, this is an umbrella and this is an umbrella. Here the girl is holding tight the umbrella, preventing it from flying away because of the wind. So we call the adjective, the weather is windy. Windy. And the second picture,
it is rainy.
Rainy. This is the rain. Rain is the shower, the water that comes from the sky in the winter. It is called rain. And the adjective is rainy. Rainy. Here we had an exercise. If you remember, we have just talked about them. It is sunny. The second one, Lujane, it is
snowy.
Snowy. Snowy. And this one,
it's hot.
Hot. So from the sun we can understand that it is hot. Hot. And the following one, Lujane, it is
cold.
Cold. Cold. And this one,
it is rainy.
Rainy. Rainy. And this one,
It's windy.
windy, windy. We come to seasons. Do you remember? The first season is called
Winter.
winter. Winter, it's cold in winter. And then we have
Spring.
spring. Spring. Then after
Summer.
spring we have
Summer.
summer. Summer comes after spring, and after summer, nowadays we are facing
Autumn.
autumn. Autumn is the time when the leaves of the trees, the leaves, here are the leaves of the tree, they become yellow and then they drop down. Then they drop down, the weather is cool. What's the weather like? What's the weather like in the summer?
It's hot and dry.
What's the weather like in the winter?
It's cold and snowing.
What's the weather like in the spring?
It's warm.
And what's the weather like in autumn?
It is cool. What is the weather like in the summer?
It's hot and dry.
And what is the weather like in winter?
It's cold and snowing.
What is the weather like in the spring?
It's warm.
So, what is the weather like in autumn?
It's cool. It's hot in the summer. The temperature is 40 degrees Celsius. It can be more, but it's hot. C is Celsius.
It's cold in the winter. The temperature -2 degrees Celsius.
It's warm in the spring. The temperature is 15 degrees Celsius.
And it's cool in autumn. The temperature is 10 degrees Celsius.
At the end of our lesson, I hope you have got benefit from it and you have enjoyed it. Allow me to thank Miss Lujain Hassan, my
You're welcome.
partner, and this is me, Majid Gorli, Senior Supervisor and Coordinator of English Language at the Ministry of Education. We wish you all the best till we meet the next time. Bye bye.